Hey, welcome back to WGLNA Season 2, Week number 3, Day number 3. We are about to jump into Battle number 4 of Wreak Havoc versus Pubstars. Quick recap of these guys.
Whoa, Wreak Havoc versus Pubstars.
We just finished that. Game Over versus Brittle Empires. Quick recap, 3v3 right now for Game Over. Win against No Limit, Wreak Havoc, and Capfast Nation. Their losses were Cunningham's, Pubstars, and Fulcrum Gaming. Brittle Empires is 2-4, so this will be a bigger victory for Game Over if they do win. And they won against Capfast Nation and Pubstars, lost against Cunningham's, No Limit, Wreak Havoc, and Fulcrum. Brittle Empires had a bit of a tougher road. Game Over, though, a lot of people considered, and we like to bring this up a lot during the season, a dark horse victor. This was a team that kind of came out of nowhere from Brazil. They performed very well in the season, and this is going to be their last match for the league. Can they take it? People are already placing their bets, and we're just waiting for the team captains to be ready for the face-off tonight.
Yeah, just to clarify, Clutch, if Game Over wins this this match, that will tie them with No Limit and with Pubstars with 10 points. So instead of a 7-7-7 tie like we had just 2 days ago, I think, we will actually have a 10-10-10 tie for 3rd, 4th, and 5th place. So we'll have to have a bunch of crazy tiebreakers, Clutch, tomorrow if that happens. I know it'll be a long broadcast, but we'll have to see No Limit, Pubstars, and Game Over.
We're not going to air all the tiebreakers.
Oh yeah, of course we'll have to fit it within a normal time, but yes. That's a lot of tiebreakers. We had a similar situation last season with three teams having to do a tiebreaker just to figure out who was actually going to go to that playoff.
We had a lot of matches happen at the end of Season 1 on that Sunday, and the way that it was set up did take a while, but that's how we found out who was going to Vegas, and I'm excited to find out who's going to go to Vegas. Both these teams want to go. Let's go ahead and see what they have to say. Game Over and Brittle Empires, gentlemen, good evening.
Hello.
Hello.
Brittle Empires, let's start with you. You guys are 2-4. You were in a different state, a different place where all you guys lived for one weekend because you were facing Fulcrum Gaming at WCG, but now that you've been back, you've had a good road, but a hard road. Your thoughts, your feelings moving into this final battle in the league against Game Over?
Well, that first week definitely hurt us hard coming out 0-3, and then played Fulcrum and lost to them. I feel some of those battles were close, so we're hoping our road's not quite over yet. This is a very important battle tonight, obviously, and so we're looking forward to it.
And how would you rate your guys' performance for Season 2 for WGLNA? And would you want to come back for Season 3?
Oh, we definitely like to be back. No question about that. I don't know, I feel like, I don't know, knock on wood, but I feel like we're doing better now. We're gaining a little bit of momentum, even though with that loss to Fulcrum, just that first week really took us out of it, and that was disappointing. We felt like we could have played a lot better.
Gigmaster at Game Over, I see you're wearing a Vegas hat. Is that a statement you're making tonight?
Yeah, that's my lucky hat.
You're
let's
lucky?
see if that's gonna help. Yeah, let's see if it's gonna help us.
Now you guys performed pretty well this season. Your thoughts, your feelings on your experience in WGLNA Season 2, and how prepared do you feel against Brittle Empires tonight?
Well, I think we started very well the whole season, but unfortunately we're not able to keep the consistency. So I think that's our fail, and hopefully today we're gonna start our turnaround, win this match, and improve our chance to go to Vegas. So let's see what's gonna happen.
Do you have any words for Brittle Empires before we start?
That's a 6-point match, so good luck for all of us.
G-Forcer, your response?
Well, Game Over is one of those teams that they were actually with us both Season 1 and 2 in the majors, so we played them before. I think they've improved tremendously from back then, so we're excited to play them again.
Okay, Game Over, you have the higher seed, heads or tails on the coin?
Tails.
Tails will be the call, and it is heads, which means Brittle Empires get to choose map or defer.
We are going to defer.
Game Over, what will be your map choice?
Runeberg.
Rulenberg for the first map. Brittle Empires, heads or tails? Or, excuse me, north or south?
North, please.
North will be the spawning position for Brittle Empires. South for Game Over on Rulenberg. Gentlemen, a huge pleasure to have you in the league. I look forward to seeing you in the future, either in person at Vegas or in Season 3. Best of luck.
Thank you.
taking a look at these lineups, something looks like Cazadores, 3 5100s, a T69, and a 1390. That game over lineup looks so much like Cazadores lineup that we've seen before on Ruinberg. On the other side, Bernal Empire's 2 5100s, an IS-3, a T69, and a 1390.
And which section will they take over first? It looks like Delta Village from the north, perhaps with G-Force, are going to be running the line in the 1390. And to the north, or to the south side, Enrique will be pushing up to the north. Enrique Dante. And as we see the red team to the north will be Bernal Empires. Game over will be spawning to the south.
You see how G-Forcer from the north in his 1390 has a better jump on the Delta Village. The timing is so much better. The G-Forcer caught Enrique Dante before he'd even crossed the G-line. Dante had to back off. He couldn't risk taking a hit, and that uphill scout run is just too risky. So he backs off. He's going to take a position in about G8 behind a rock. He's going to wait here, and he's going to spot to his east. Northeast.
Nothing popping up yet for either tanks, though, either tankers. And a bit of a standstill, excuse me, maybe happen for a little bit between these two different teams. We've talked about a number of times the reset that happens at 5 minutes. We're seeing that less and less and less and less and less because of the 8-point rule no longer being in play. Gigmaster pushing up closer and closer to that Delta Village. He's going to get found out here pretty soon, but it could be a bait.
What a cute little position he takes up right in a parking spot. It's just perfect. He's
beautiful.
I know, right? Little carport right there. Although, I guess it's not really is it a carport?
Well, it's an archway for something.
It's a nice little storage space. Fits a T1 just perfectly.
Who is he able to see, though? He's able to see Zone Delta 94 and Joe Jack, at least.
Yep. They will spot him. And Joe Jack is going to come around for that shot. Gigmaster destroying a wall expertly so that Nip can slip.
Oh my gosh!
Look at that coordination. Gigmaster saying, oh my gosh, this T1 can come in and shoot me without getting shot. I should destroy the wall in front of me, which allows a teammate way downtown. I'm going to go jump down to Nip. Where was Nip? Nip. Actually, wait. Nip was actually over here. What? We missed that. Nip getting a fantastic shot right through the buildings. I thought it was a 5100 or something down the way. At the same time, I think that's what Gigmaster was going for when he destroyed those walls. Fantastic play and coordination out of Game Over to start off this match, understanding how destructible cover can affect firing lanes and acting on that. Gigmaster in the T1 just getting to destroy all those walls. Even after the T1 got killed, he destroyed even more cover.
He did. He destroyed the rest of it. I've never seen anything like that before on this section of the map, and when you were explaining, it's like the vision was right in front of me what he did, right when you were explaining it, and I am very impressed with that type of play. That's what I was talking about, Randall. They're pulling something out that is so crisp in the type of play here, but that's just a very, very small thing. It's going to depend on who's able to land what shots when, and Joe Jack's destroyed. Warvan has taken some hits, and now Zone Delta's getting lit up. T69 taking some damage here. I don't think he knows where it's coming from. The only one that's spotted so far is Gigmaster in that T1 parking lot.
Sorry, Clutch. I'm taking note of what just happened from Gigmaster. That was fantastic play. I just had to write that down because I'm going to have to go back and take a look at that later. At the same time, I'm going to take a look at this map again. Enrique Dante in the 1390 has begun some scouting, and he might spot members of Bernal Empires who appear to be pretty intimidated by that last move. Gigmaster doing a fantastic job. I would be pretty intimidated if I saw that. And there is Warvan spotted out by Enrique Dante. He makes a nice uphill scout run, loses a lot of momentum, and he will just start going back downhill on his return. Very risky. There was a little bit of room there for him to take some maybe a big hit from the IS-3, hitting for 390, guys. The 122s on IS-3s hit very hard. Gotta watch out for
high
that.
alpha. Very high alpha on that tank. Well, again, the standstill is going to happen for a little while longer between these two different teams, but they're going to look for any advantage they can take to get those shots on any tank here. Rill was one of the tanks that did take some damage. Notice Game Over has not lost anything. They haven't lost any tanks. They haven't been hit yet, and they can keep poking in and out of the different buildings here. Or at least wait for Bernal Empires to poke out of the different buildings to land some hits. But Enrique Dante maybe moving up a little bit to do a little bit more scouting and also check out the west side, right below that field.
Geekmaster's going to try and do more T1 scouting, and he may spot someone as he moves up. May he spot? Wow, I'm
He
amazed.
spots Rill in the 5100. Gigmaster is able to see him. Rill takes a huge shot from taking Daka. Taking Daka takes a hit himself, though. Rill pulls back. Taking Daka getting unloaded upon. 794, 1400, 436. Was it too much? Taking Daka is able to fall back, though. Rill waiting for another shot. More shots being fired out here from Zone Delta 94 and Azrael 90. He takes a hit, and he's going to have to get behind some cover as well with Rill.
Gandorfo is coming in for a flank, except he sees the IS-3 G4, actually that 1390 G-Forcer, Henrique Dante and Gandorfo are able to take him down. Now Gandorfo moves in further for the flank, and he's going to unload on Rill, taking him down to 6 hit points, but he's going to be taken down to 454.
Finding those 5100s and taking him down is huge right now. Gandorfo is destroyed by Warvan in the IS-3. But Rafa, Beta, tries to line up one shot, and he does, getting 2 kills back-to-back. A T-69 at 5100, taking Daka now, and his 5100 is going to get the surround on the IS-3. IS-3 takes down Rafa smartly by that IS-3. Taking Daka, bounces one of the shots, but here comes Enrique Dante. Behind the IS-3, he can wait and fire into the last remaining Tier 8 tank. Game over. Is a tank and a half away from taking battle number 1. Warvan down to 1 shot. He goes down. Nip 100 cleans him up. And now Game Over can simply go to the north side for the flag cap or try to find SPM Hawk.
Well, Robal seems to have an indication as he almost looks like he flips his tank going over a little bump, but he can't. Game won't let him do that as he's looking for SPM Hawk. He's on the hunt. He knows he's somewhere around here, but where is he? Robal, where is he? Is he your left or your right?
3 minutes and 10 seconds left on the clock. Plenty of time for 3 tanks to get a capture here, which will take a little bit less than 30 seconds.
Robal walks straight by him. Doesn't know where he is and won't spot him unless SPM Hawk gets a little antsy and then moves around. So, no final T1 kill this battle.
SPM Hawk in the T1. Not going to move. He knows it's over. He can't do anything here. 15 seconds left on the clock before Game Over is able to take it. Very, very good push-in play from Game Over.
The early game was beautiful.
It was.
The follow-up from that was also wonderful. I loved Game Over's play this battle. It's something I really want to go back and look at. And it wasn't exceptional in every way, but they will take a victory.
Yep.
Taking a look at these tank lineups. 3 AMX 5100s, 2 IS-3s from Game Over, 2 AMX 5100s, 2 IS-3s, and a T-69 from Burnout Empires. I don't like the T-69 clutch.
Oh, it's kind of tough because you think about the mobility that could be present and useful in some of the tactics to clean up a 5100 or an IS-3, but then you lose a fire lane of the armor of an IS-3. Or you lose the damage output of a 5100. It's not just about what you gain, it's also about what you lose.
Although at the same time, as I say that, I'm beginning to think, well, they brought 3 5100s, a T-69 might not be so bad, as long as it doesn't engage in IS-3. There's just too much room for error against an IS-3, especially when they're reverse angling.
Look at this from Bernal Empire. Sorry to cut you off, but going through the courtyard, the no man's land where nobody went through. We thought Season 1 until the Cazadores proved differently. And look at this, they cut the map in half, and now they can go for the flag cap.
And Robal will be the one to spot it, tanking Daka, and the IS-3 may be able to get a shot. Yeah, he will, assuming they get on cap. They will do a nice split. I like that split I'm seeing on the minimap from Burnout Empires. How close are they to cap? Are they going to leave a team behind?
They're 1 foot away, 1 card length away, and now Warvan's going to activate right now. The base is under attack, and he's going to take a shot from taking Daka in the IS-3. Game Over's ready for him, and now Game Over has a bit of an HP lead.
Yeah, taking Daka, taking a hit, but it hits spaced armor, so it's going to bounce. IS-3's expertly reverse angled. Wow, 2 hits onto Warvan. He's going to have to back off the cap because he cannot afford to take more damage like that. That is such a lead for the Burnout Empires team to have as far as hit points, but Game Over is going to lose a T1 on cap. That's going to be spotting. That's going to be going down.
Well, again, we've seen this a couple times on this map, having the T1s countering that complete push in here from one of the teams, but SPM Hawk has stayed to the south. If Nip 100 or Enrique Dante are able to kill him, this could lead to a flag capture that's uncontested for game over.
Most definitely. And as we can see on the mini-map, the remaining T1 Gigmaster is going to cap. SPM Hawk, maybe Nip will go after him.
Oh, G-Forcer takes a huge hit to his front, and he bounces a shot off tanking Daka. He is one shot away from getting destroyed, but finally Gandorfo takes a hit, but he gets destroyed from Rafa Beta. And guess what? The 5100s are moving in for the clean kill. The IS-3s are cleaned up here.
Game over, playing a fantastic game, just dismantling the push out of Bernal Empires. Now there's a surround coming in. Nip 100 with Enrique Dante on his tail, with Tanky Daka, Gandorfo, Rafa Beta coming in from the north.
Tanky Daka gets a kill against the T-69 Zone Delta. Azrael 90's got two big tanks firing straight into his hole. Rill is going to try to get in front of him. No, he moves out in front of him, and he gets cleaned up here. SPM Hawk, only one left alive. Is he able to get the fight squared away against Gigmaster? No, Gigmaster holds, and game over continues with 2 wins.
Taking a look at these tanks. Pershing, T-69s and 1390s for game over. 3 T-69s and 2 1390s for burn all empires. I like the Pershing out of game over. 3 T-69s, it's a full autoloader setup for burn all empires.
Yeah, but they're going to have that Pershing, man, and it's so beautiful. It is. Morn Blades would agree. Shout out to him. One of the top performers in that medium tank.
Probably the top performer. I
bless
really want to see
America.
that.
Oh, man. Yeah, we're going to have to check his stats. You're right. He's probably the best performer in that team.
I can't think of anyone else who's performed better than Mornblade in the Pershing right now. Just does a great job at it.
Joe Jack's going to take the hill, but look at the play on the water side. The Lighthouse Rill's going to be caught by himself, and he's going to have to deal with 2 tanks, Nip 100 and Enrique Dante. Will he be able to escape in time? Will his teammates be ready to get some shots against game over? It is possible because Nip 100 took a huge hit.
Yeah, he's down to 841 as Rill is able to escape, going into that same position we've seen before. The mini tanks. Wow, Enrique Dante is going to take hits. He's going to lose his gunner. He's going to have to use his kit right there, assuming he even brought one. And Rill is able to get out free damage. Both Enrique Dante and Nip 100 have taken huge damage at the same time. Other side of the map, guys. Robal is proxy spotting the hill, and there are T-69s right below.
I'll stay to the island side. You can stay to the hillside there, Randall. Rill's going to try to trade a couple more shots. Enrique Dante's not looking at Rill. Now he is, but Enrique Dante takes a huge hit. Another shot fired against Enrique. And Rill is going to continue the fire here, but Nip 100 is going to move it into Rill. This is smart play from game over. Kill the opposition that could kill you, but Rill... Ooh, is he out of shots, Enrique Dante?
At the same time, taking Daka, Gandorfo on the hill. Gandorfo's going to go down to Jojak, who is going on just a crazy run right into the back. He is going to run out of shots and be able to kill tanking Daka, but he's going to stay and fight. He's going to stand and fight. This is not the best idea, Jojak. You're going to get wasted by Robal in the T1 along with tanking Daka. Consistent fire tank. Will tanking Daka focus on Azrael? Because Azrael is coming in. Yes! Fantastic. Choosing the correct target. And now Zone Delta comes in. He'll need to pick a tank. There, he goes for Jojak. He might be able to live just long enough to kill Jojak, but no, his turret not able to quite do it. Will he get the shot?
4! He's at 4 HP!
But it's a track shot. It's a track shot on Jojak, and he will not be able to kill him. Wait, he might just be able to. He's left at 4 hit points. G-Forcer is not loaded, but G-Forcer will ram him. Not for any damage.
Pershing too strong! Trying to line up that shot, and Rafa Beta around the T-69 alleyway is able to get him right around that beachhead. G-Forcer still left alive here in the center, but he's going to be destroyed in a matter of seconds from Enrique Dante, man. Wow! That Pershing holding on so long in that series.
T-69s for on reload just takes forever, and during that window, Pershing able to get out free shots. He must have been sitting there going, oh my gosh, are they loaded? Are they loaded right now? Fantastic Pershing play by tanking Daka. Now it's just cleanup time. Look at that T1 just moved out of the way by these 1390s.
This is going to be it. Game over, I'm sure, is going crazy right now. Master, so happy he wore his lucky hat, his Vegas hat. They're one tank away to being one step closer to Las Vegas.
One match away from Las Vegas as well. We'll have to see them tomorrow as they will square up against another team for that final little spot in Vegas.
Game Over does it. They are the team to look out for tomorrow if they do have some tiebreakers or if they're in the playoffs, because that was some beautiful play.
They're going to have to go through a tiebreaker with No Limit and Pub Stars. I'm not sure how that's going to end up working out, but that's how the tiebreaker is going to go. No Limit, Pub Stars. Once you're through there, we'll figure out who has 3rd, 4th, and 5th place in bracket A.
So there's a 3rd, 4th, and 5th place tie right now.
Yes, but let's not forget about what we just saw. Pershing play. Fantastic Pershing play. It even stacks up right there on top with Mournblade's top Pershing plays. Look at this. He picks the 1390, the tank he knows he's going to be able to get, and as a T-69 unloads into him, he doesn't have enough damage in his clip, leaves him at 4 hit points. Now T-69 can't do anything. All these autoloaders are reloading, but this Pershing is a consistent fire tank. Unfortunate misses on the Pershing, but he's able to live for an incredible amount of time. Just living this long gets the attention of numerous Burnell Empire's tanks, allowing other members of the team to get into the area and get the kills that matter to win.
Great play. Congratulations to Game Over. Pub Whisperer, what happened, man? Is this team the team to look out for tomorrow, perhaps?
They did very well today. I was really impressed. Yeah, they were just in control of those matches. Even though they were down HP in that last match, they were able to bring it back.
They were down HP, especially to the south of those two tanks. And one of the 1390s took too much damage to continue the fight, so Nip 100 moved in and said, you know what, I know I can kill this guy. We need to keep both of us alive. It's better 2 tanks alive with lower health than just 1 tank alive. And that was very smart play from Game Over. Well, guys, that means that we have one final match, and that match is going to be Simp versus Nerve, the final match of group play.
Can Nerve get a tie for 4th place, or will they be stuck in 5th place to finish this out?
We're going to find out after we take a quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. The final match of group play for WGLNA Season 2 continues after this.